communication, organization, and the way how you interact. And if this environment will have the discipline in different ways, you can create an environment where everyone is happy with what they're doing. It can also lead to the behavior going from school to their home, in whatever environment they're going to be in, so that they can show behaviors and morals, so that they may be known to have the best kind of morals and behavior. And when we work together, and when we work together, I really hope we can make an environment where everyone is happy with how they are. Thank you.
Before we start this debate, I would like to share the rules, the housekeeping rules. Each candidate should be respectful to each other. They should raise their hand in case of a question. They the crowd should be calm in case of aspiring candidates talking, no abusive language, and they should take turns.
And also for the audience, if you're likely to support one of the candidates, do so by only clapping.
Thank you.
So, now, according to your manifesto, I hear that you are cooperating with your colleagues. How are you going to do that?
Thank you, Asante, for giving me this chance to speak. I will actively seek input from my colleagues, and together we can achieve more. Thank you.
Latasha, in your manifesto, you said you will make sure that every student is disciplined in everything they do. Is that true?
Yes, I would really love an environment where every student is disciplined. Because if everyone is disciplined, you can also make an environment that is also fun. Because when you do the right thing at the right time at the right place, you can always find yourself in no problems, and that will also improve the friendship of everyone. Thank you.
Wow. Now, once again, your manifesto is saying that you enhance academic support. How are you going to do that?
Thank you, Asante, for giving me this time to speak. I will establish where a deskmate sitting with their friend, where students can receive help from their fellow students, classmates, in subjects they find challenging. That will help the student who needs help. Thank you.
Latasha, once again on your manifesto, you said that you help in communication. Is that true?
Yes, I would love to also improve communication of the fellow students. I love for everyone to communicate freely to their peers, their teachers, and everyone who's around the school environment. And by doing that, I'll also find a way to make everyone to talk freely to everyone, so that we may enhance friendships and teamwork around the school. Thank you.
Now, your manifesto is saying you have environmental initiatives. Is that true?
Yes,
And what is the concern about them?
thank you for giving this opportunity. Creating awareness to the school about our healthy environment, on how to keep it clean for everyone to feel safe. Thank you.
Now, I would like you to be more specific in what you're talking about.
Thank you, Asante. I will also create green grids where people plant, collect disposable things that have been thrown by other people. Thank you.
The manifesto says you're going to make sure everybody has collaboration.
Yes, as I earlier said in the communication, I'd also love to improve the teamwork of the fellow students so that everyone can work together to achieve something big and also to achieve something that can also help them in life. in life, and that will really help them as they continue growing up. Thank you.
According, according to your manifesto, Munawar thinks he's better by Munawar thinks he's better. Asante will tell you why.
Now I think he's better. Actually, let me hand it over to him now to tell you, Latasha, why he thinks he's better.
In collaboration, I will create groups so that people can help each other in studying, doing their work, and some group work. Thank you.
Indeed, you may say that you will create groups, but have you also considered the teamwork of everyone? Because sometimes they even have to work with their peers that they're mostly comfortable with.
Now, it's as if Latasha is raising a concern about the manifesto. Do you have any way of defending that?
Thank you. I will still make groups and peers to help each other. Thank you.
I have a question for you. How will you defend your answers from now
And still defend with what I say, because as my motto says, discipline is the key to all success, and I would love to maintain that in the school and everywhere, wherever the students are. Thank you.
Wow, what a great motto.
Latasha, once again, your manifesto is saying you do problem solving. How are you going to do that?
Thank you for giving me a chance, and that's a good question. The way how I want to say I want to solve problems is by also seeing what concerns the school from the student. I tell the teacher and get feedback from them, so that it may improve the school in ways that it can help it to excel in different ways whenever it comes to activities or learning or academics. Thank you.
I will make a problem. I'll put a person who's been called a problem solver. He'll be solving all of the problems in our class. Thank you.
Sorry, Latasha, but you're not the one who should be asking the questions. We are in charge of that. Thank you.
Now, according to your manifesto, it says you'll be collaborating with your colleagues. Is that true?
I will collaborate with my colleagues. How? By seeking advice from them and me also giving them advice. I will also make people be together. Thank you.
Yes?
Believe in yourself.
For example, a child is shy. How will you make them feel free to talk to other children?
That's a good question. I will come to them and ask them what their problems are, because sometimes because of being shy or being a bit introverted can also be caused by problems. And I would love to give you advice and even talk, because I feel like talking to a friend can also help you heal some problems. Thank you.
Latasha, the manifesto is saying you have positive attitude. Is that true?
Yes. As I earlier said, discipline is the key to success. And also, as I mentioned earlier, I said that the behavior can also be changed in different ways. And the best behavior of all is having a positive attitude. And I'd love to continue having a positive attitude at all times, because having a positive attitude can also help you have a positive personality that can also help people around your environment to adapt to a personality and an attitude where everyone can enjoy interacting with others. Thank you.
I will lead by example and be a positive role model to other students. I will uphold rules, good behavior, and demonstrate factually.
Now, according to your manifesto, it says that you help other children practice hygiene. Hygiene, is that true?
Thank you for the question. I will make people practice hygiene. Personal hygiene. We need to keep ourselves clean by regularly washing our hands with clean water and soap, bathing and maintaining clean clothes, covering our mouth when coughing and sneezing. Thank you.
Latasha, here on your manifesto, I heard that you're going, if you are president, you'd be doing a lot of organization. Is that true? And how are you going to do that?
Thank you for giving me the chance, and it's actually a good question. I also want to maintain organization by also having rules and regulations that will have to be followed as well. Because whenever you do the right thing at the right time, you can even get the results that's even better than you expected. And organization is actually the key. Because whenever you're organized, you can never be in problems. You're going to be a time waster. And time management will also help you to be a good keeper in time. And that will help you to maintain time even at different times, whether at school or at home, wherever you are. The timing you have is very important because, as we always say, time is money.
Now, on your manifesto, you're saying that you maintain environmental hygiene. Is that true? And how are you going to do that?
Yes, it's true. Maintaining clean surrounding. How will I do that? Proper waste disposal, pest control to prevent diseases. And I will also communicate with the elected environmental secretary. Thank you.
Now, now, do you think you can do that work better than Latasha?
Yes, by cooperating with the environmental secretary. Thank you.
Latasha, how can you defend yourself from now?
He has a good point there, but also sometimes dealing with the environment here can be a job, but sometimes you have to leave it to the environmental secretary. You're a president, you're mostly maintaining your students and how they are behaving. So instead of focusing on them, sometimes you can even be focusing on the environment, which cannot be dealt at the same time with the students. So sometimes too much responsibility cannot be held in one hand. And that's why we have different chairs. And that's why there's supposed to be an environmental secretary. Yes, you can work together, but sometimes you have to deal with the students most.
Question for you. What if a child needs help in academics?
A child needs help in academics. Good question. Thank you. Whenever a child is needing help in academics, I can be there to study with you. If sometimes I cannot understand, there are also teachers around. Don't be afraid to interact with them because also the teachers are there to help you. Thank you.
Now I have the last question for both of you, starting with Munawar. Do you have any closing statements?
Yes, I do, Asante Mungu. Imagine a school where every student feels supported, where their voice matters. Together, we can create that reality. Let's work together. Join me in making difference or vote for progress. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Let's be that change. Thank you all for being here today. Let's make a change in reality.
Silence. You are only to support your candidate by clapping, not cheering. Latasha, do you have any last statements?
Yes, I do. I thank the school for being here to the debate. No matter who wins or not, the matter is that you have tried. Myself here, I've done my best, and I really hope to work with you as a school because I know when we work together, we can make it and achieve great heights, whether it's academics, physically, and also as a school. And when we work together, we can make it, we can achieve everything, and also not only as a school, but consider ourselves a family. Thank you.
So there's a question also for the audience. Do you have any questions to deal with the two candidates? At the back. At the back. Simuli. Ask the question from where you are.
So my question is that what will we do when somebody gets bullied in the school?
So that seems like a question for both of you. Let's start with Latasha this question.
Good question, and thank you, Simone. Uh, Whenever a child is getting bullied around here, it actually concerns me, and also I will have to make sure that I ensure peace around here. Because I cannot tolerate bullying around the school, and if you're bullying, I'll also have to report it to the teachers, or you'll have to mend your ways. Thank you.
Now, what will you do if a child gets bullied?
Thank you. I will bring anti-bullying programs. How will I do that? Strengthening anti-bullying programs to ensure a safe and respectful environment for all students. And I will communicate with the government on how to stop that too. If they can't, I will communicate with the teachers. That's called collaboration and anti-bullying program.
Let us vote for better change in the school.
Any more questions? Kizito?
Let's say a child gets hurt and needs serious attention. What will you guys do?
This question also sounds like a question for both of you. Candidates.
Let's start with Latasha.
Thank you for the question. What I'll do mostly, I'll make sure that the student gets medical attention immediately by going to the teachers and making sure that they reach hospital to get their medication when they need. Thank you.
Now, let's come back to you.
If a person gets hurt, I will go to a teacher. The person will have to go to a teacher to seek medical so that the injury doesn't get worse. Thank you.
Thanks for both of you. Now, as president, if let's say the environment is dirty and you're not around, and the deputy president is not around, who will you cooperate with?
That is the work of environmental secretary. The environmental secretary will organize cleaning of the environment. Thank you, Jeremy.
I most probably leave that one to the environmental secretary because that's the reason why they were elected. Thank you.
Any more questions? Yes, the answer here. What if some kids start fighting because of someone stole something of theirs?
Because of time, I'll just have to ask one of you, which is Munawar. What will you do?
No problem solvers. If the case isn't yet solved by the problem solvers, I will seek to the teacher so that the teacher can help the students. Thank you.
Okay, can you ask the question?
My question is, what about the food that we eat in school?
Latasha will answer these questions.
Thank you for the question. What I'll most probably do, I'll change the menu to something that can be eaten every day. Different meals that will have to have a balanced diet and at the same time very enjoyable for everyone. Thank you.
Now, because of time, we can't ask any questions. And online viewers, if you'd like to ask any questions, you can put them down in the comments. And that's all for today.
Let us vote to make a safer environment for even children to enjoy. And also vote to know that everybody is important. Thank you.